going to show you how to find hot selling products on Amazon, such as this particular brand of running sneakers that I found. And actually, the key to doing this is identifying rapidly growing popular brands that people are actually looking for on Amazon, meaning they're going to Amazon and actually typing in these brand searches. And to do that, we use Keyword Tool. So you go onto Keyword Tool, you go onto the Amazon tab of Keyword Tool, and then you type in a very general category search. For instance, I literally typed in the word shoes. Then once you type in the word shoes, you're going to get hundreds of results potentially, right? Because it's a very general search, in this case 348. But you're not going to analyze these yourself. What you do is you use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to be able to extract the brand names from these keyword searches. So to do that on Keyword Tool, once you pull up your results, you simply use the copy button here in the lower right hand corner, and you paste the keyword searches over here to ChatGPT with this instruction, which is extract the brand names from these keyword searches. So you type that in first, you paste the keyword searches, which is what I did here. It's a long list. And by telling it to extract the brand names, it then gives you a list of brand names. And in some cases, if it's not quite a brand, they'll explain that to you. They'll let you know it's a product line, or in this case, that this is actually an author. So it's not actually a shoe brand, right? But everything else is a brand. Now, if you look, if you know brands, right, the most popular brands of sneakers, you know that Adidas is popular, Nike is very popular. I'd say even Dr. Scholl's is fairly popular. And then you'll see some other brands that, although might also be quite popular, they're not one of the major ones, like the main ones that every single person knows. So those brands are really, to me, those are the key, the ones that are a bit more obscure, such as this first brand on the list, which is Hoka. Now, if you look at again, for the Google Trends chart for Hoka, you can see the growth over the past 5 years has really been very high. And if you look up Hoka on Google, they'll let you know they've had over $1 billion in sales in a single year, and it's a very popular growing brand worldwide, and also specifically in the United States. If you search for United States here, you'll also get a similar chart. Now, the thing is, once you have the brand name, you bring that over to Amazon, you search the brand name, and that's how you'll actually get product results. Once you have product results, what you want to do is make sure that the brand is really showing up a lot, which we see, plenty of listings from the brand showing up on Amazon, this Hoka brand, right? So we know that there are plenty of listings here for us to potentially sell. But the other part becomes identifying the supplier of the brand. And for that, you can use a simple Google search of one of the products. And once you Google search the product, if you go to Google Shopping, you'll see all the different suppliers. So if I Google search this, for instance, and okay, the Prime members part shouldn't be in there. In fact, I'll just, delete that part. If we just Google Shopping, go to Google Shopping, we can see who sells the brand. And in this case, it is at a few different stores, but what stood out to me is that Hoka itself sells this product a lot on their own website, but you can also see what other suppliers are selling the brand. So from there, it's then just a matter of doing the actual sourcing of the products. And for that, I actually have made a number of Google Sheets that I use that you can download, that I use, and I've demonstrated in some other videos how to use these sheets to help find matches from the supplier onto Amazon, or to go from Amazon and find some different sources of products at different suppliers. So you can use that to kind of assist you in making the sourcing a little less manual and a little less, basically less physical work. So that is basically the process in a nutshell. But there is another thing that's really important, which is when you're looking at these brands, right? There is something that I can't just simply do with the Google Sheet, or there's really no way to really know, which is the IP claims risk, right? How likely is this brand to file IP claims on you, which of course gets your account potentially in trouble over time, right? If you get doing these IP claims. And so for that, I'm using a Chrome extension, in this case called IP Alert. And so this Chrome extension will indicate if the brand is safe with a green circle, but it'll also give you a red circle with some kind of warning and explanation if the brand is known to file IP claims. And sometimes it'll also give you sort of a yellow alert if it's somewhere in the middle, and it'll explain that as well. So if you're interested in that Chrome extension, I actually have a link. Use the link in the description of the video with my discount code, and you will get a steep discount. And you should go ahead and just see the page to see what they have as far as the different ways that you can do it. But I do remember them having lifetime membership, or and perhaps a monthly. So you can choose what works for you, but it's definitely worth it to have some kind of software to help you with this IP claims issue, so that as you're navigating all these different brands, because realize I've only shown you one, but with this method, you're going to be pulling up lots of different brands, and you want to know what the brand safety on those brands are. And so that is a tool that is going to help you do that. Specifically, that is what this tool focuses on. Yes, there are other tools and Chrome extensions that also might provide something similar to that, but this one actually focuses on IP claims. And so even if you've got another Chrome extension that gives you something, it's a good idea to have this one as well, to have all the information that you can have possible with your brand's risk. So it's just very important that when doing this process that you use something like that. So again, see the description of the video for that, but also, and that's again, IP Alert, but also see the description for a link to a list. I might even have it open right now, products list. And basically this is a list of product lists, meaning as I go through and I look for products in these videos and I create lists from these different systems, you can actually open them and navigate the products for yourself. And I also have brands and supplier lists that you can navigate. So as I add to this list, you can just keep accessing this Google Sheet. The link's in the description, and then you can go ahead and view these lists. There's no charge. These are just open lists that you can just view, just as part of your investigative process of product research. And so those are the two main things. And then, of course, if you want to download any of these actual Google Sheets I made, and also, I mean, if you should probably watch other videos on them so that you can actually see how they work. But if you want to download them, you can download those things from me as well, right here in the video. And that's about it. Any questions, you can actually contact me directly. You can also leave comments on the video. And I'm Mr. Mark, and I look around to seeing you in another video.